Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a challenge. I am going to be doing the 5-minute makeup challenge where I'm going to try and put on a full face routine in 5 minutes. I thought about trying and practicing this and then filming it, and I thought that maybe that's what I would do today, but then I'm thinking this is a challenge. If I practice, it'll be less challenging. So we're just gonna, kind of see what happens. I do have a timer here, and I am going to keep track with my phone, and it'll go off when the 5 minutes is up, and hopefully I can get everything done when the 5 minutes is up, or by the time the 5 minutes is up. And I will be honest with you, so I was the type of person for the longest time that did my makeup in the car. And I was like Speedy Gonzalez with all of that. Like I could put everything on in like probably 5 minutes. But now every morning I come in here, I sit down, I relax after I wake up, I watch YouTube videos, and I just put on makeup. So I feel like I've gotten a little bit more dilly-dally-y with my makeup. And so I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I've got the products that I want to use out, but as far as like brushes and everything, I'm still going to have to grab for that. So yeah, I kind of wanted to do this because I know that with school starting back up, actually like elementary, middle, and high school started back up where I live today. So with that starting back up, you don't always wake up in time to have, half hour, an hour, or even sometimes 10 minutes to put on your makeup. You have a little amount of time, and so you're just working with what you've got. So it's kind of my inspiration for this, just trying to put on a full face and using the products that are most friendly for that. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to take a drink. This is Starbucks iced chai tea latte. I absolutely love this drink. It's hands down my favorite drink. My boyfriend had it waiting for me when I came home because he's the best. And yeah, tell me what your favorite Starbucks drink is in the comments below. Okay, so we can see I have a timer here. We can see it is set for 5 minutes. I am going to go ahead and get it started. I am not going to say what I'm doing as I'm doing it just for the sake of time, but I will have like a voiceover so that you guys can at least hear the products that I'm using, so you're not completely out of the loop. I'm so excited, but I'm very nervous. Like, what if I fail you guys? I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to upload this, but I want to anyway. Oh, do you have faith in me? Clearly I don't. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I am starting off by putting on my favorite moisturizer at the moment, and that is the Cetaphil Face and Body Moisturizer. And I'm just rubbing that all over my skin. Then I am taking my Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer and putting that, or attempting to put that, on a beauty blender to prime my skin. Clearly, I did get a little bit more than I wanted, but I'm making it work. Next, I am taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer with the same beauty blender in the shade Light and just rubbing that into my skin. Now I am taking the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Concealer in the shade Fair, and I am just applying that underneath my eyes and blending it out with the same beauty blender I have used for the primer and foundation to this point. Then I will take my Wet n Wild bronzer in Goddess with an Ulta powder brush and just try and contour my cheeks a little bit and give them a little bit of depth. I'm also going to apply that to my temples. Now I am taking the Seraphine Botanicals Lychee and Gold Healthy Glow Rose Gold Blush that I recently got in my Ipsy, and I'm using that with a Real Techniques contour brush, and just applying some to my cheeks. And then I am taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo liquid highlighter in Halo Graphic on my for my highlight, and I am blending that in with the Beauty Blender as well. Now I am taking the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette. I'm starting off with a flat shader brush and the eyelid shade that's in the palette, which is like a pinky shimmery tone, and I'm just packing that on my lid. Then I am taking a tapered crease brush with the crease shade that's in the palette, which is a bronzy goldeny shade, and just packing that in the crease lightly just to give my eye look a little bit more dimension. I'm taking a fluffy blending brush with a little bit of that brow bone shade just to blend out any of the harsh edges. Here I'm using a pencil brush with the crease brown shade, same as before, and just rubbing that along my lower lash line. I'm going to use the eyeliner from Makeup Forever in black M-10 on my waterline. And for mascara, I am using the Maybelline The Falsies Waterproof Mascara in Very Black. For eyebrows, unfortunately, I don't have time to actually do them, so I'm just going to comb them out with my Wet n Wild product, but not actually apply the product. I'm also just blending out a little bit there at the end.
Out of time. Okay, so here's the finished look. Okay, so things I had to sacrifice. I had to sacrifice brows. I brushed them out. Since I have somewhat of fuller brows anyway, I think I could get away with that, but so I was willing to sacrifice that. That's why I saved it to do last. But if you're someone that doesn't like sacrificing brows, I would definitely put that more towards the beginning. I also sacrificed the oh my goodness, eyeliner on my upper lash line. I had it out and everything. I wanted to use it, but in my opinion, I would rather use it on the waterline than the upper lash line. So that's kind of why I did that. I also kind of sacrificed some coverage with my foundation because I'm having like a weird reaction on this side of my face to a skincare product that I've been using. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this side of my face is a little bit more red than even this side. I've used it on my entire face, so I don't get like why it's having issues on this side. But that is something that I normally would have taken the time to cover up a bit more, so you can't see the redness as much, and then I'm not accentuating it with a blush. But I did go ahead and put blush on and everything, so I think all in all, like, I'm pretty satisfied with this. If I was, you know, in school and I just had to get out the door really quick, I'd probably just go with foundation, maybe a little bit of blush. I don't know. I was a pretty low-maintenance high schooler, so probably wouldn't even have to put on makeup. But I probably would have just done foundation and eyes. Honestly, foundation and mascara, but I kind of wanted to do a more full look for you guys. And, you know, all in all, given that I only had 5 minutes, I think it turned out pretty well. So let me know what you guys thought. Does it look okay? Does it look terrible? Is there something else that you would have sacrificed? Leave that in the comments below. As always, if you guys had any questions, comments, or concerns, leave that below as well. be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.